Hello, my little love muffins. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. So I'm going to be doing a different type of video today, similar to one that I did a year ago about Sonic Forces, except this time it's going to be about Team Sonic Racing. Because, you see, a few days ago, there were actually a couple of updates that are actually worth talking about. So I'm going to spend time talking about that and probably just touch on some of the other things that I've missed since I haven't been really keeping up with Team Sonic Racing. So let's not delay this any further, let's get into it. First thing that I want to talk about, and pretty much the main thing that's caught my attention, is the story. Now, if you've followed me for a while, you'll know that A, I am wildly inconsistent when it comes to video format and uploading, and B, I love talking about the story and the lore around Sonic the Hedgehog. So, naturally, I was intrigued about this game when I heard that there was going to be a focus on the story. I mean, sure, the last time they had a focus on story in a Sonic game, it didn't exactly go as planned, but what can I say? I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Especially because I like figuring out how they're going to screw up the lore even more. Like, for starters, right here in this magazine article where this news comes from, we have Dr. Eggman. I mean, Don Dopanpa. I can't pronounce that. He's a brand new character that's central to the plot of this game. See, according to this magazine article, Dopanpa is a funny looking tanuki who rides the Eggmobile. And he's also the one that set up the Grand Prix and sent out the invites to Sonic and his friends. And somehow he also traveled between dimensions and time itself to invite Silver and Blaze because, you know, they're in the game too. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that make a lot of sense? Isn't this awesome? Why are they in the game? Now, according to the translation of this article, Don Panpo seems like nothing more than a gentle, chatty person. But could there be a facade masking his true personality? I hope you're looking forward to finding out. Now, I may be a little more cynical about this, but no, there's nothing to figure out. He's behind this. Or at the very least, he might be a pawn to Eggman. Eggman's involved in this in some way. I mean, he could be a robot that Eggman built, or it could be like an infinite situation where it's kind of dumb. I don't know. Either way, he's involved in Eggman in some way. And I know this because I'm not an idiot. I mean, he's riding the Eggmobile. Come on! Now, I may just be narrow-minded when it comes to this, and I haven't expanded my creative horizons. So if you think there's any idea of what Don Panpo can be, please let me know in the comments down below. Maybe you could also let me know how to pronounce his gosh darn name. But honestly, outside of that guy, there's really nothing wrong with this setup. I mean, the Sonic Racing games that bothered to have a story, namely the Rider series, had stories that were lighthearted and simple, but effectively charming. So maybe they might be able to pull something off here. I mean, at least as of late, they tend to have more luck with these lighthearted stories with little stakes than these grandiose adventures where the world is at stake. I mean, let's just look at this disappointment of a wasted potential if we wanted any more proof of that. Do I sound like I'm still salty about Sonic Forces? Now, the other thing that I really wanted to talk about is the characters in this game. I've noticed the character reveals on my timeline, and it's just, I guess now that we've gotten to a decent amount, let's talk about them. I mean, there's not really much to say about Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. They were given. Team Dark is also something that is like, I don't really have much to say about them. I'm happy to see them in the game, and it's good to see them again. And honestly, I can't wait to play as Omega, because hearing him talk about destroying the opponent is something I've been missing in my life since Sonic Heroes. In addition to that, we also have Team Rouges, which consists of Amy, Big the Cat and his Froggy Mobile. And we also have Creo, the child. Man, now that I think about it, I haven't seen these guys in generations. See, get it? That's a joke that Sonic Forces made. It's probably a bad joke. Did I mention that I'm still salty about Sonic Forces? 'Cause I am. And then the most recent team to be announced is Team Victor, which is comprised of Victor, obviously, and Silver and Blaze. Now, apparently, the Tanuki guy is offering money, which explains why Victor is here, because he's got to make that sweet moolah to pay the rent. But the thing that kind of bothers me is that instead of inviting Espio and Charmy, he invited Silver and Blaze. Now, don't get me wrong, I love them as characters. They're probably some of my favorite characters in this franchise. But why are they here? I say that because one's from an entirely different dimension, and the other one's from the future. And I'm just gonna go ahead and give up on trying to figure out how Silver is still here, because honestly, it's not worth my sanity. But if they're gonna insist on having Silver and Blaze in the game, they can at least put them in a separate team with the, I don't know, Cream? I mean, it's not like she's doing anything else nowadays. I don't know, this particular team up seems kind of odd. I mean, the child replacing Cream, I mean, I honestly don't really care about that, but it's just this part that kind of rubs me the wrong way. And a part of me feels like they're doing this mainly because they want to use Espio Charmy as DLC. And if that's the case, that's dumb. That's really dumb. I say that because they can easily use that for Silver and Blaze. For one, you don't have to have a story reason for DLC, so that already saves me a headache. But in addition to that, it'll probably sell more. I'm basing this on the fact that I've heard more people praise Silver and Blaze than they've praised Charmy. And this is coming from a guy who actually doesn't mind Charmy all that much. So let's see, I talked about the characters and I talked about the story. That's pretty much all I have to say. But Gerald, what about the different game modes and the mechanics and the tracks? You're not gonna talk about the lovely snow track? You know, the track that looks like Ice Cap, but maybe something else? I don't know, I haven't seen the news story. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about that. Not really, because there's not much worth talking about. I mean, the modes and the concept sounds like pretty good ideas, but until I actually play them, I don't have any opinion. And the track is, well, I mean, it looks cool, I guess, but there's, like I said, there's nothing really much to say about it. There's nothing I can say that's unique about it other than it looks fun. I can't wait to try it. So, yeah, we're gonna end it here. So with that being said, what are your thoughts about these characters and the story? Or heck, what are your thoughts about the game in general? Do you think it'll be good? Do you think it'll follow the weird trend where every third Sonic racing game is subpar at best? I'm gonna go ahead and leave that to you. Also, if you like this kind of video style and want me to do more of it, then show your love by leaving a like. And also subscribe to become a Love Muffin today and ring the bell. I say that because I have a very irregular upload schedule and I want to make sure you guys are updated in when I upload, and y'all can check that out and all that goodness. So with that being said, I'm the LovelessGamer. I believe that every game deserves a little love, and I'll see you guys next time.